I think I was 8, 9 years old just before he died. He was like a soldier. So when I was a kid, he started talking about the tunnel. So this island has 37 military complexes in total, and underground passages on those 37 military complexes, there's like 12.7 kilometers of underground passages. My grandpa in the army in this island, he was a woodmaker, so he was making cabinets and every kinds of things also for the military use. But if needed, everything army called, he was like going there. And he couldn't refuse them because that part of communist ideology is the same. You couldn't say like no, because they were like bam, bam, shot you. So in communism, you have to be really strict. And we like it. My grandma told me in communism there were no poor people. Everybody had enough. Everybody had a fridge. Everybody had a car. Everybody had a TV. And you could have a hobby. This island was like a key of Adriatic for like 2,000 years, because in the past they said that who controlled these controlled entrance to the Adriatic Sea, because of the top of the hill you have whom is like 600 meters. So from that spot you can see any kinds of vessels entering inside. So this is really a strategic position. Let's go in like Second World War, which was like the biggest thing on this island. Russians thought that they will have an exit on the Adriatic Sea, so they could pressurize from the south Germans and Italians. But Tito was the only guy, one and only president of Yugoslavia, Marshal Tito, was the only guy ever who told Stalin to back off. In 1944, actually, this island was saved. Germans prepared for attack, and it was like a massive storm. The biggest problem here is the south wind, because this is open sea. After these, you just don't have nothing, just Italy. 147 kilometers is the closest point of Italy. And the south wind came, it lifted like huge waves. So the attack was delayed because of the bad weather. So it saved island's ass. And one thing you have to know about this island is that this island was never taken by the Germans. Only island in Yugoslavia which was defended by a few thousand partisans. Approximate statistics said through this island passed in between 450,000 to 850,000 people. Wounded, refugees, soldiers, domestic soldiers, foreign soldiers like from the Allied forces, imprisoned soldiers. So it's a lot, because this island today has like 4,500 people living. And if you imagine in like 15 months, through this island that passes some around 500,000 people, it's insane. We had a civil war 20 years ago, and every possible soldier went on the battlefield, just as my father did. So I think if shit happened, everybody will go, because it's just like I think every people in their own countries want to defend it. Nobody wants a war, and we don't want it. I hope there will be no war anymore. War is happening on like Wall Street and stuff. I think that war was on now, crisis and stuff. But if it happens, I think people will be as the same passionate about defending the country like they were before, because it was happening for like 2,000 years, and why not for like more 2,000 more? We're used to it.